Hi, I'm Rhett Jeppson, past Principal Deputy Director of the United States Mint. I'm here today speaking on behalf of American Bullion. You see, when a coin's struck, it's struck on a set of dies that come together, and they actually, for a moment, liquefy the metal and it flows into the relief of the coin. On a regular coin, it just picks up all the flaws of the die. But on a proof coin, we've specially treated the die. We've polished the basin of the coin, or frosted the relief of the coin, so it picks up this mirror-like finish, or the frosting finish that we've placed on the die, and that relief transfers to the coin. So with a regular coin, it'll have a rough finish, but with a proof coin, it has these shiny mirror-like finishes or frosting on the coin. So what makes a proof coin different than a regular coin is the dies that it's struck on. So I think it's important to talk a little bit about dies real quick for a second. So dies are the mirror image of the coin, and so when the two dies come together, they strike the obverse and reverse of the coin, and so the coin is a mirror image of the die, and the die gives a coin its relief and its appearance. And so when that metal planchette is struck between the dies, that metal liquefies and flows into the die, and it picks up the relief of the die. And so it'll pick up any little air or dimple or ripple on the die. So when we make a proof coin, we have dies which have been specially worked by hand, and in some cases by lasers now, where we polish the basin of the die. That's the flat part of the coin or the flat part of the die, to give it a mirror-like image. Additionally, we do some treatment of the relief to add a frosting, if you will, to the coin. It gives more depth in its appearance on the relief of the coin. The image of the coin makes it stand out and have a little more pop to it. And so there's a lot of effort that goes into these dies when we produce proof coins. Not only are the dies different that we strike proof coins on, the blanks are treated differently. When those blanks come in, they're burnished, and then they're washed, and even in some cases they're hand-held before they go to the press. And once those blanks go to the press, they're individually handled at the press, and they're struck multiple times. That ensures that we get a full relief of the coin, that we pick up all the beauty of that proof die into the coin. We get the really nice smooth mirror finish and a full high relief, all the good fill into the relief of that die to produce that beautiful coin. Another thing that's unique about when we do that is it affects the die life. So like on a circulating coin, like a penny for example, we have dies that will get hundreds of thousands of strikes on before we have to replace the die, before we get die failure. But on a proof coin, we generally don't get much over 1,000 strikes before we have to replace the die. And that's a real added expense to when we produce these coins. It's something that really adds to the value of the coin as well. So while I was at US Mint, we had a chance to make two really unique proof coins. The first was the 2016 Silver Eagle, and also the 225th anniversary coin for the Mint, which came out in 2017. Those coins are unique because they're not only proof coins, but they have edge lettering on them as well. And so when you make a proof edge lettered coin, that's really kind of a technological feat. We have to use a special set of edge dies as well as the normal obverse and reverse die to get the edge lettering and to get that proof finish along the edge as well. And so there's a lot of handwork that goes into producing those dies. There's also a lot of technical expertise. So in both cases, those are really kind of the ultimate of our craft as coin makers, reflected in those coins, because they're not only proof, but they have edge lettering as well, which is very difficult to do. You know, I think that one of the things that people like most about what the US Mint produces is our proof coins. They're exceptional in their beauty and their value. And I think that's why so many people trust American Bullion, is because they have exceptional customer service. You know, if you haven't seen a proof coin up close and personal, I don't care if you've seen it in a picture, you need to see it up close and personal. And if you haven't seen one, I challenge you to do so. You'll be in love with coins like I am if you do.